So for me, Cape 3 Points is my home. I mean, I came here in 2003 and it was just by chance just to come camping. And when I found this place, I was like, this place is so magical. I need to come back here. The power and the energy of this place is amazing. And the fact that, you know, between the ocean, there's 2 rivers that are flowing to the sea. We've got sacred crocodiles, such a pristine environment. There's even like reefs out offshore, the forest reserve. So always there's lots of rain. The air is clean. It's a hidden paradise. My name is Akwesi Keith Amwako Ajaman McLaren. I mean, the idea at the beginning was just to build my home, but in the end, you know, how can I only keep this for myself? I have an eco lodge, Escape 3 Points. It became the eco lodge. I'm a co-director of Ghana Instinct, the NGO based here at Cape 3 Points. In the end, this way we can share this place with everybody. And also, if we continue to protect it, we can share it for all the future generations to come.
That's what it's about.
This is the 4th annual festival at Cape 3 Points. It's an eco-awareness festival. If you asked me a month ago, is it possible for us to be able to even face these things? I'm like, no, it's not possible, but you know, with persistence and like with people and then hands, like everything is possible. Today, it's like a perfect example. I mean, there's power in all these people, and like this is it's amazing. It's about bringing people in from the local communities and people from outside to actually discuss about different environmental issues. In the festival, we have a number of different things that happen. Yesterday was a day especially focused a lot with the kids. We also had a chance to also take different people on eco tours, the new eco trails that we're actually creating here at Escape, so that people can actually experience and value the nature, be able to also understand the different types of flora and fauna that are going inside. We also had an opportunity to take people on a tour of the sea turtle nursery. In the evenings, we've been doing some night sea turtle patrol so that people can also be able to have the chance to find some of the nesting sea turtles, as we're also in the sea turtle nesting season. We had a student group come in, they did a dramatic production about galamsey in local dialects.
The whole story is about galamsey and its effects on the environment. The whole thing started when a galamseyer with money came to the chief palace to tell them that he wants to engage in galamsey. Initially, the people said they would not allow because they know that galamsey will destroy their livelihood. But upon promising them a huge amount of money and other things like building a palace for them, they agreed. The galamsey started in their community. It came to a point, it destroyed their water bodies. They don't have fish, they drink the water, they have a lot of diseases. So the community went to the chief to plead on him calmly that he should make sure the galamsey ceases. But the chiefs didn't mind them. So they came this time with an anger. And they told him that he should stop. If he doesn't stop, they will go to the police to make a complaint. Upon going to the police station, they also went and drive the galamseyers away. And the chief was still in support of them. A lot of people complained about diseases and other things, but the chief didn't mind. So it came to a point, the chief's wife was going to deliver and she lost the baby. So the chief was very, very sad and said that no, he cannot sit there for their livelihood to be destroyed, diseases to affect them as a result of money or galamsey. So he gathered all the community members and they drove the galamseyers away. Then he pleaded so that they will not exchange their livelihood in for money. So that was the whole story. And I think it has gotten an effect on the community. And we had even the chief of the community promising that he's not in support of the galamsey.
We also had a student group that's been training the last week that's choreographed a dance. We had a movie screening night last night. What else do we have? I have to think. Today we were having different EcoSpark talks. Today we had different EcoSpark talks, panel discussions discussing about different environmental issues to do with what's going on in different communities, with different guests coming from NGOs, throughout Western region.
My name is Fofogan Doku, and I'm the Volunteering Development Officer at France Volontaire. Our main objective at France Volontaire is the exchange of volunteers between France and Ghana, and then deploying them on development projects with local organizations. We just finished a talk with organization YAMPCA and then World Seas. It was very insightful to listen to the sharing of these organizations on activities that they are doing and the project they are running in the space of environmental conservation and biodiversity. One of the key things that I pick out of this is that the forest we have at the Escape 3 Point is one of the key coastal forests in Ghana, and as a whole, Africa is one of the #1 key coastal forests. And that is very important for us to keep. And all the activities that is done in relation of the preservation with all the actors, because they work in collaboration with other organizations. And it has been also very good to hear the different challenges that they are facing as organizations in the implementation of their actions with the communities, as far as it comes with protection of the sea turtles, the whales, and all the other sea lives. And this is a great calling for all of us to be much more aware of the ecosystem of environment protection and see how each and every one of us can contribute efficiently in protecting our sea lives, the coastal area, the forest, and all the environmental ecosystem as a whole for us to have a green and safe environment. It doesn't make any sense for me to organize events on environment and we are sitting in ACs in the big cities. Here we live the experience of what the environmental ecosystem is and what we could do to preserve the environment. We live it, we experience it, and we discuss things around how we can do it better.
I'm Emmanuel Osrijo from State 3 Points. Very, very important that this festival is helping us. People from different countries has come for tour, buying things in the village, come to waterfalls, go to mangrove. So I'll urge everybody to come to the Eco Festival. Let's all have fun and everything will be all right. Thank you.
This afternoon, we'll also have more EcoSpog talks talking about the marine protection area, what's going on with the protected forest at Cape 3 Points.
My name is Justice Carmelos Mensah, and I'm a programs manager for an NGO based in Ghana called helelsmith. Helelsmith, as the name suggests, means our coast, and we work along the entire coast of Ghana looking at marine governance and then coastal ecosystem governance as well. For the past few years, we have been working together with the government of Ghana to establish Ghana's first marine protected area in the Greater Cape 3 Points area. So the Greater Cape 3 Points is about 60 kilometers of stretch of the coastline, and it includes about 21 fishing communities. And these communities, of course, according to literature and according to traditional or local ecological knowledge, the area has the habitat for fish spawning and fish breeding. And so for the past few years, with the help of the government, a lot of measures have been put in place with a lot of community engagement and awareness raising in the communities so that Ghana will have its first MPA, which is an area of about 700 square kilometers of marine and coastal habitat. So a marine protected area is a designated area within the marine space and the coastal area, which has been mapped out and is protected by law to protect and conserve biodiversity fisheries for the benefit of the people in the long term. And this is first of its kind in Ghana. So the good thing about this MPA is that it is people-centered, and we are adopting the bottom-up approach, which means that the community members are the ones leading this whole MPA process. And as you see with me here is Mr. Emmanuel Ogo, who happens to be the chairman, or so to speak, of the executive committee, who will be responsible for the day-to-day planning and the management planning of the MPA. And his selection was actually through a broad-based approach where community members were selected, elected, and then another election done at the cluster level and then at the apex level to have him together with two other people who are going to head or lead the activities of the MPA.
We had a surf competition with collecting a lot of the local surfers so that they can actually be participating in things like the EcoSpark talks, so they also understand about some of the different issues. When it comes to this, there's two different parts of the focus. One is about making sure that there's discussions with people from the local communities, but also inspiring the youth so they also are more aware of what's going on.
I'm Regina Obin. I'm in the fashion industry. We produce unisex garments. But then because everyone is also talking about greener environment, we have decided to upcycle sachet waste and then add value to them so that we can be able to produce valuable items that can be used for our daily life. So for Ginadad Creations, that is the business name, and the brand name for the upcycling is Gina Care. We are saying that we are going to care for our valuable items, say our phones, our laptops. We need them secured and safe. I have a laptop right here. With it, you can put a laptop inside. The sachet material is inside and it is covered because most people wouldn't want to see the raw sachet. There are people that they seem to be stigmatized by that, and so they would want it to be lined. So for the laptop bags, they keep our laptops from being drenched by water. And I also have eco-friendly phone cases for our phones. It has some apartments. You can take 2 phones and probably your money. So for the Eco Awareness Festival, it's really going to help us create more awareness with regards to what we do. Because looking at our location, we are at a remote area and people are not really into this. But festivals like this give us the opportunity to come and then exhibit what we do. And in the long run, it's going to create market linkage for us. And then we are going to increase our production and then we will increase our sales. In the long run, we are going to get money, even though our aim is to help protect the environment.
And bringing up together such an event like Akwesi and his team, I'm very grateful for what they are doing because it's one of a kind, you know, basically coming together to have a conscious discussions about narratives affecting our everyday life and future of us to come. I think it's something that it's a must.
We can be afraid of how to make change, and even if the things we do even really count. The festival sets a stage to gather people that are like-minded that come from all over the world. It gives a chance to speak and also to be heard. Shine light on positive actions and also an opportunity to encourage each other in an atmosphere of love and positive energy. With numbers and everybody together, everything is possible.